what we're about to say is very important. If some of your faction members can't attend the meeting, please make sure that everything that we address here is readdressed within your own faction, meaning within your own faction. Because what we're about to say is very important. Okay, there's a lot to process, a lot of shit to comprehend. I know you guys are gonna be asking a lot of questions, so feel free to ask questions whenever we're done addressing a couple things, and hopefully you guys will, you know, get the process of it. Because this version is one thing that I'll say about this version that is very fucking unique. Why is niggas already up here? Why y'all started accepting people up here? Wait, can anybody just join this call, cast? What the f?
Anybody can come up here.
Oh, what the f?
Yeah, well, yeah, come on, not a walk.
Man, I'm about to go in the highs and watch Web.
Yo, shout out to my boy Web Socket, man, for all the demon time clips, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't already.
Shout out my nigga Web Socket, man. Go like subscribe
y'all know
right
what the fuck going on, man. If it ain't WebSocket, that shit, boy.
So first things first, starting off, there's a lot of things that's been reworked from the last version, obviously. You feel me? Everybody knows typically, I don't know if some of you guys are really playing Windy for the first time. The first thing that I would like to explain to everybody is to read the ROE. The ROE does have some new changes and some new additions. Don't ask me what those additions are, my nigga. Go read it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things in the ROE that has changed. You feel me? So please be aware of the things in the ROE that's changed. Okay, there's a lot of things that's been changed in the rules of engagement. Okay, starting off, I would like to address that there is a 30 total limit for your faction, whether it's high council, leadership. I know there was some confusion in the past. I'm letting people know off the bat, when we join y'all's discords, we better see exactly 30. All right, we don't want niggas coming in from other cords. Y'all's discords, y'all's faction cords, not the hangout spot. That is a faction cord. You understand? I don't want no miscellaneous people who's not in the faction to be hanging out in y'all's faction cord. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that need to be addressed as well in regards to that, because I see that there's a lot of confusion. When you are loading into the server when it releases, you are to leave the Discord call. I don't know why y'all keep deafening up thinking that's appropriate, because when these clips start coming out, we don't give a fuck if you're deafened or not. We don't know what's being said. Leave the call completely. You understand? Leave the call completely. You feel me? And yeah. Also, with this faction panel script, I would like to address that the faction panel is also limited to 30 members. So if any of y'all try to pull the sneaky or whatever, a lot of people who's not in the faction aren't gonna be able to touch no guns. They ain't gonna be able to touch no fucking, they ain't gonna be able to do no dirty money type of requirements. They're not gonna be able to do jack squat shit unless they're in the faction script. Okay? So I'm letting y'all know off the bat, every member has to be in the script. If they are not in the script and the report goes up and something happens and we go check on our back end and they're not in the faction, you're getting striked. I'm just letting y'all know off the bat. All right. First thing that I would like to address is we mentioned strikes. The strike system has been reworked a little bit. Instead of everybody getting strike for 21 days, we have now made strike punishments up to 21 days based on FM's discretion. Okay. So whether somebody gets like what's the word for it? Punished for one thing or whatever the case may be, it could be a 7-day strike, a 10-day strike, it could be a 15-day strike, depending on the situation via FM discretion. Okay? Another thing that I would like to address as well is that, as you guys can see, that there's a limit in this version and that we're taking faction roleplay very, very, very seriously this version. So with that being said, I'm letting y'all know now, being a faction, for all those who got accepted, congratulations to all of you guys, but this shit is also a privilege, okay? It is a privilege to own a faction in Windy City, okay? I'm letting y'all know off the bat. If we see some shit that's just not tolerated, some shit that's slimy, disgusting, I don't give a fuck if it comes from the leader or if it comes from a member. If shit doesn't get dealt with right then and there, because I know a lot of y'all be OOC friends and y'all be wanting to cover other people's asses and don't really want to make those decisions, we will make those decisions for you based on behalf of the faction, okay? We don't have time for OOC toxicity. We don't have time for complaints. We don't have time for other nonsense that goes on in the server. We're all here for one thing, and that's to roleplay. So if you're not trying to roleplay, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? As far as economy goes, okay? yes, dirty money is a thing, but dirty money is reworked a lot of ways than it was in B3. There's no more dirty money missions in B3. The way you'll start off is that you can obtain dirty money through 4 different ways, okay? You can obtain dirty money through shoplifting. There's the shoplifting script, okay? You can run around, steal clothes, act like a badass kid, beginning of the server, you feel me, have fun. You know what I'm saying? The second thing that you can do is leveling. You'll be obtaining dirty money by leveling. If some of you, I know some of you guys play the towns. What you guys know what a leveling system is, whenever you level up, you'll be able to touch certain things in the server. Those things will be like a firearm, etc. This also goes for vehicle upgrades as well. You can't even upgrade your car without hitting a certain level. Everything in the server, everything that's in the server is unlockable. So you have to unlock everything in the server with levels. I know some of you guys seen the skill, the sneak peeks, and seen the skill system. Yes, you can unlock skills as well, but those skills are also obtained through levels. Okay, it's kind of like how it is in 2K. If you guys ever played NBA 2K. You feel me? You have a skill point system. The more levels you get, the more skill points you get, and you can use those skill points on whatever you want based off your character's perception, okay? Or whatever you want your character's style to be. Another way to obtain dirty money is also heist. There is heist in the server. You guys can do bank heists, jewelry heists, store robberies, house robberies. There's multiple ways that you can do with you and your faction to obtain dirty money in the server, with the server being refreshed and feeling new. Now, in regards to firearms, we have done our drops, okay? We reworked the drop system. Our drop system will be 2 guns every week until you hit the 8-gun limit. If you guys know, tier 1 is 8 guns, and I believe tier 2 is like 12 guns or something like that, okay? So, mind you, all these guns are whitelisted to levels as well, so you have to be a certain level to touch certain guns, okay? So if you're like a level 5, that's like the base requirement to touch a regular gun. Some guns are level 10, some guns are level 7, some guns are level 15. Now, in regards to the variety of guns that's being made, shout out to Wick, shout out to Tay, shout out to me. We have about 50 guns in the server, and they all work in different ways, okay? A lot of guns have bullet spreads. A lot of guns don't line up with the crosshair. A lot of guns are reworked a lot differently. If you guys want a sneak peek, I'll probably drop a clip for you guys later on down the faction meeting if you guys would like for me to, so I can show you guys an example of how the guns work. But a lot of them are reworked completely differently. As far as guns, metas will not be leaked. If you want to know how much damage does on the gun, or if you want to know how much your gun does, or what type of style with reload speeds, whatever, you will have to find out in character. Now, again, there is 20 guns for each tier, okay? So that's a lot of guns. There's different varieties and different packs of guns. So there's going to be a lot of guns that you're going to see throughout the server. That's going to be refreshing, and it's going to be a lot clean, okay? Now, as far as role-playing goes, all right, there is a faction member limit, which is 30. Now, I know that some of you guys are probably not, all 3 are not going to be in game at once, but then there's certain people who are actually in game all day, every day, because they really want to grind and really want to roleplay, you know what I'm saying? Now, as far as roleplaying goes, please, all right? Just because it's a 30-member faction limit does not mean that all 30 of y'all niggas got to be deathmatchers, you feel me? Expand your roleplay. It's really not that hard to expand your roleplay. Some of y'all been doing the same roleplay for the past 2-3 years. It's okay to roleplay as a resident. It's okay to roleplay as resident. It's okay to roleplay as a store runner. It's okay to roleplay as little specific things. Each faction make them unique, okay? And that's another thing that we kind of address when we look through faction apps, okay? When we see you guys as factions, we're gonna see if you guys are really role-playing what's on y'all's thread. There should be no reason why I ask somebody where they're from, and if somebody tells me they're from Walkdown Gang. No, tell me you're from 118th and whatever they're from. I think South Peoria or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Start knowing the knowledge of your faction, okay? For whoever's representing Trap City, you know, they're called Trap City for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things when it comes down to faction roleplay that was not really enforced as much that we are going to be enforcing this version. And just because that your faction got accepted I'm telling y'all now, if y'all's faction isn't really role-playing the real authentic knowledge and information that's being represented on the thread, we're closing y'all niggas. We don't have to stop asking us, you feel me? I hate when y'all try to bring up reasons and tell FM what to do. We FM for a reason. Don't ask us why your faction's getting closed, you got no strikes, nigga. We can do whatever the fuck we want. As long as we understand that, we good. You know what I'm saying? FM can do whatever the fuck we want. I'm gonna say it 3 more times because a lot of y'all niggas be comparing strikes, comparing scenes. We can do whatever the fuck we want, alright? It says at the bottom of the ROE, any poor representation of faction roleplaying, we doing whatever the fuck we want, alright? So I'm letting y'all know off the bat, if y'all's faction isn't being role-played correctly, and I'm hearing certain things because y'all niggas got OOC friendships and y'all want a girl in y'all faction, but she don't know jack squat shit about Walkdown Gang, or she don't know jack squat shit about 88th in Princeton, or she don't know jack squat shit about whatever the fuck y'all faction is, punishments will be given. Alright? We not accepting factions for y'all niggas to be having OOC friendships and these niggas don't know the goddamn thing about the faction. That's not what faction roleplay is about. Alright? Faction roleplay is about understanding the knowledge of your faction, the history of your faction, and showcasing them inside of a video game. That's what we're here to do. And if you guys or your members or you know a couple people in your faction that's not here to do that, remove them now. Because when the server releases and it comes down to me, Flex, and Cass starting seeing funny shit going with your faction, we don't have time for probation period. Because there's a lot of factions that got closed. I mean, there's a lot of factions that are in the faction apps that they would love to be a part of the server. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So get y'all factions in check. Y'all only get one chance. No multiple chances coming from us this time. You feel me? Niggas get one chance. If y'all fuck it up, it's it. Don't ask for another faction. You feel me? As far as role-playing goes, there's a couple of new things that you guys see, like tall name / mark, easier things for pinpointing for a lot of people who's playing to win and certain things like that. I don't have time for, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, it really hasn't been a problem in Windy, to be honest with you, until maybe like the end of the server. But we're not gonna keep doing this maxed up shit every time. I ain't gonna lie, we on niggas ass for that shit too. All that miscellaneous shit when niggas is on Twitter or on Birdie with no profile picture, nobody knows who the fuck they are, they're just anonymous death matchers, just dissing shit, never had no type of interaction, all that shit is over with, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We want real serious roleplay, okay? That's what we're here to represent. We want personal beefs. You feel me? Y'all shouldn't even be dissing nobody on Twitter that y'all don't know. Y'all shouldn't even be dissing nobody on Twitter that y'all ain't met or had an interaction with. You feel me? Y'all shouldn't even be dissing somebody on Twitter that y'all don't have no type of roleplay with in no way, shape, or form. You feel me? Now, I understand things get tricky when certain people get tied into the storyline. All right, that's cool. You can get tied into the storyline, but the last thing people want in the server, and I've said this shit for like 3-4 meetings, nobody wants to die to a miscellaneous nigga who's masked up every day, all day. Niggas is on Birdie with no profile picture. Nah, bro, giving that faction to somebody else. Nobody got time for that shit. You feel me? I understand that there's an influx of new players. I understand that some of y'all players came from other different type of servers. A lot of y'all were taught from different type of servers on how to roleplay, but this is Windy City. So I'm letting y'all know for all the newcomers and all the new players who's coming into the server, all y'all go read the ROE and go do your research in the history on Windy City, because we here to serious roleplay. And if that's not what you're trying to do, all you're trying to do is get a gun and try to roleplay, having 10, 12 hats in the server, man, take your ass back to wherever the fuck you came from. You know what I'm saying? Flex, wanna add on to that, or Kaz, or anybody else that's here? Why wait?
Man, all that low key, like niggas be doing like all the little low key shit they be doing. We not even gonna keep warning you niggas. We just gonna, you know, take action, bro. Like niggas know how to play right, and niggas know how to get freaky, bro. Everybody, you know, like niggas been playing this shit for too long, bro. Niggas, you know,
all that corridor from a mile away, and y'all got super hearing and shit, all that shit. That's out the window. All
that car door, all that trying to roleplay by the rules, roleplay everything just like by the rules. That shit dead, bro. Like roleplay, bro. Like you feel me? Like please make this shit fun. Like we didn't did this shit once. Let's do it again. You feel what I'm saying? Like this shit start with us, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like niggas can set the server up perfectly. All that matters is how niggas roleplay for real. But just, you know, do that shit the right way. And niggas not gonna be getting close. Niggas gonna be chilling, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. We made it easy to get better guns and shit. Just act right. It's just simple.
Anything else with that on? All right. To continue on with that. All right. To continue on with that. As far as certain things go, there's gonna be a lot of events, faction events, and specific things in the server. I hope for all you guys to attend them. For the legal civs, I know there's gonna be a lot of legal civs in the server, or people who are planning to be illegal civs or legal civ groups. Just because you're in a legal civ or a legal civ group does not mean you're a part of the faction. Know your place. You feel me? Roleplay that correctly. I don't know what's going on, but some of you guys feel like y'all finna be in a legal civ and start hanging on faction terps all day, every day, and feel like you're a part of the faction. Yeah, you're going on the ban appeals. You feel me? I don't have time for that shit. Everybody who's been previously banned for cheating, whatever the case may be, or I'm just letting niggas know right now when it comes down to cheating. Whether there's walls, whether there's any type of freaky shit going on or nonsense when it comes down to cheating. Like I said before, you cannot tell staff what to do, my nigga. Don't ask us to PC check you, nigga. You're going to the appeal. You feel me? Like, all that shit is over with when you telling niggas, oh yeah, well, this person said this. Listen, y'all niggas know how I am personally. You know what I'm saying? Once you get caught in my eye, nigga, you can contact any game admin, lead admin you want. You're not bypassing me, my brother. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Once you are banned, you are to ban, my nigga. Go appeal or pay the unban fee. You feel me?
That's that fee.
Or
any clips look crazy, you will be paying that fee.
And this goes to faction leaders as well, because certain people have already been banned and paid the fee. I see a lot of faction leaders have previous shooters in your faction. We let y'all know, you feel me? That's up to y'all. That's on behalf of y'all. Majority of the cheaters who get unbanned, they have an unbanned key next to them on Discord, so you guys know their roles that they've been unbanned. You know what I'm saying? Or they've been banned previously for cheating. You feel me? So I'm letting y'all know, faction leaders, that's on y'all about who y'all pick up. I ain't gonna lie, I see a lot of people trying to pull the bandy baits and the sneakies. Listen, again, same thing I said before. Once we get a hold of you, shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? Don't even try. Characters deleted, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I was gonna add as far as whatever case may be. Like I said, there's jury heists in the server. We added a lot of shit for PD. We added a lot more cameras for PD, shit like that. It's gonna be a lot. Hopefully, it's gonna be a lot more cases that be resolved. As far as masks and gloves go, y'all know use them appropriately. Go ahead.
And the clothing pack different this version too. So I ain't gonna lie, we shouldn't see none of these, predictable outfits. All them white t-shirts, Vans, and mirrors, that shit over with. Your faction should have a dress code, make niggas dress realistic. You know what I'm saying? We get on niggas' ass for all that white T-Vans and the mirrors.
All the pop-out shooting fits, niggas wearing shorts and tank tops and, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is out the window. You know what I'm saying? The server has been in progress for 4 or 5 months now. Like I said before, in regards to heists and shit, there's gonna be a lot of heists, house robberies that you guys can get guns from. There's gonna be a lot of juries will be items as well. You know what I'm saying? And when you do the jewelry heist, you can get up to like 500,000 clean money. You know what I'm saying? It'll be clean money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the cars and everything in the server, like I said, is whitelisted 2 levels. So please be mindful of that. When it comes down to faction roleplay, if you guys, faction leaders, especially before you come to FM, before you put a report up, please make sure to contact the other faction leaders and try to get things situated beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Put your pride to the side. Put your egos to the side, you feel me? And if there's some things that you genuinely don't like in roleplay, contact the other faction leader and let them know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't like the way this scene went. I don't like the way that this was roleplayed. I feel like things are being rushed a little bit. I feel like things are going too fast. You know what I'm saying? Put your pride to the side and ego to the side. There is 15 factions, which is way more than what we typically do for faction roleplay. But we're doing that much because we trust you guys. You feel me? So please don't disappoint us when it comes down to this. You feel me? We trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? As far as the illegal civ groups go, just because you're in a legal civ group, you are not a faction. I will repeat that again. Because you're in a legal civ group, you are not a faction. You are to roleplay your group correctly, and whatever the case that's on the thread that's supposed to be roleplayed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's on the thread that's supposed to be roleplayed, that's how you roleplay it. If not, if you start roleplaying like a faction, we're gonna close y'all ass. It's that simple, and you won't have a chance again. Alright? So also, as well, in the beginning of the server, when it comes down to like fights and shit like that, come on, that also goes down to the representation of faction roleplay, bro. We're not trying to see mopeds, we're not trying to see dirt bikes and all this other shit. Like, some of y'all be really just forcing shit to do because y'all feel like it's just a GTA and y'all feel like y'all can just walk around doing anything. Like that shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we start bringing people in. After we start bringing people in, you got to ask questions, and I'll give you an answer to every single one of your questions. Now, before people ask me questions about guns and shit, I do want to address that all the gun damages are randomized within a radius, okay? So, certain bullets might do 27 damage, some might do 32, some might do 28, whatever the case may be. So, all of them are really, feel me, very random. And that goes the same for drugs as well. The drugs have been reworked a lot differently, and a lot of the drugs are reactive. So, armor doesn't apply until you get hit by bullets. So if you start taking drugs and ask why you don't have armor, that's why. Because the armor doesn't apply until you get shot. Alright? Alright, you guys start the question up.
Yo, hey, nah, I ain't even really got no questions for real. I just really hope motherfuckers just get on this bitch, you feel me? Make this shit fun for real, fool. I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers just get that role play for real, bro. That's it. You know, everybody have fun on this shit, bro. No play to win shit, bro. Like, make this shit really treacherous, gang. That's all the motherfucker really seeing. That shit. You know? That's it.
Yo, fully.
Hey, yeah. No, I just want to say, hey, you talking about that clip earlier, that little preview. Can we see that real quick?
Oh, of the guns?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll put it in the chat.
Cause that shit ain't gonna lie, but like, is it like the town's gun pack or is it different? Like,
no, it's completely different.
I bet.
And the guns are, like I said before, the guns are it's like there's like 20 different guns. You feel me? So it's completely different for sure.
But
yo,
I'm just trying to say, make sure you like had niggas was dick riding in the towns. Make sure it's none of that word to my mother shit. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's great RP. You know what I'm saying? Cause all you goofy ass New York niggas was dick riding. So now they come down to this windy shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I'll put it in the chat for those who want to take a look at it. You see how when you shoot your gun, some of the bullets don't even align with the crosshair. Sometimes it does. It's really random. For the crosshair users, where our point is to really just eliminate people who use crosshairs. And you know, all right. Anybody else? Yo.
Hey, is y'all gonna be stopping like when cars ride past, everybody get to run in circles and all that?
Yeah, that just goes down to playing the win, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, all that count. Like, if people doing that, we own them. I'm telling you, bro. All that, as soon as you see a costume running in circles and shit, that shit over with, bro. I ain't gonna, that shit did.
Car first spin, somehow everybody's just on that car, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Watching every corner.
random ass call outs, playing the 2-3 zone, 1-3-1, getting in position, all that scared to die shit. Shit's over with.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yo.
yeah.
So for the faction limit, do like the Reddit and the YouTubers count for that shit too? Or is it
Yeah.
just people that
Everybody counts.
Oh, hey, when it comes to them turfs, are them turfs big as hell? Or like, did we minimize the turf size? Cause you know how niggas get to playing weird and shit like that.
Nah, as far as turfs go, I'll probably be having people faction leaders come in a faction meeting, and I'll probably have faction leaders pick their turf probably like Wednesday or Thursday.
I ain't gonna lie, I think you know, you keep them
The
turfs
turfs,
small.
the turfs
like-
are decent sizes, you know? Let's put it that way.
I got some little questions. Let me see. Little tweaks and role play that like certain people make or break to bend the rules and shit and get reported for later. Like, all right, let me see. Like the 15-minute rule. I heard in the RE, like if the role play leads into the 15 minutes, you can continue to role play. Like, let's say somebody died or something. Does that still apply? Like, or is it just?
I'm gonna be honest. If you really want to know the truth, bro, there's really no such thing as a 15-minute rule in the server guidelines. It's just common courtesy. You feel me? Now, that would have to be depending on your common sense and roleplay. Like, if you know that the shit is getting, you feel me? Because the whole 15-minute things is basically giving enough time for PD to roleplay and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But if niggas just start buzzer beatering shit, that's when we're just gonna take action on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's really no real set time. Just use your common sense and roleplay that what you feel like is common courtesy and what you feel like is not, you know?
All right. What about the GZs and people was promoting the GZs and y'all say y'all was gonna strike people in V3 for that, but like if motherfuckers is starting shit, boom, boom. And
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, we typically like to give warnings on people before they do that because nobody just wants to sit there and go to a party and just hear niggas just provoking all fucking day like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that also goes for school role play. You feel me? Like school RP is gonna be coming out within the first month of the server. It wouldn't be the first week, but it'll probably be like 3 weeks in on some shit. When school role play starts, the same thing, bro. Like when niggas go to school, bro, people are trying to go to school to role play. People aren't trying to go to school to hear about. You feel me? Or just do certain shit, bro. Take that shit outside the school. Like in V2, we used to take that shit outside the school. Niggas used to fight after school at the Walmart or fight after school at the Mega Mall or you know what I'm saying? Like certain things like that. Like you gotta know when and where to act on some shit.
Yo,
I
wanted to ask about the gun sway, bro. Like the shit that was in the towns. Is that gonna be in Windy?
Yeah, the exact same way.
Oh, bro, that shit don't even make sense, bro.
Hey, look, I don't mean to cut nobody off, but for all the females in the mean, can y'all please be getting that Jada? Like, can y'all be getting that ratchet? You know, just out here, folks, just loud and ratchet on bro, just hood to hood, just getting that Jada. Like, you feel me? Please.
Yo, can you explain this drop system? You said drops every 2 weeks. But then you was talking about something.
I said
when you pull a gun, it's easy to get a gun back. Can you explain that?
All right, cool. Drops are 2 guns a week until you hit the gun limit. Whenever you hit the gun limit for the drops, depending on how you lose your gun, at FM's discretion, you'll be reimbursed. Now, you won't be reimbursed until you lose at least 2 guns. So you're not going to just lose the gun, come back, get another one. That's not how shit works. You would have to lose at least like 2 to 3 guns before you get reimbursed for your next 2. Does that make sense?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this little spread shit, bro, niggas gonna be using silent aim all type funny shit, bro. I hope y'all know that.
And the same thing that I've said multiple times, Lepo, you can see the bullet tracer of where the bullet is fucking hitting.
It don't matter. It don't. I'm telling you, it don't matter. Niggas get
We
mad.
know what we're doing, bro. Like, we can see where the bullet is fucking landing. Next person up.
Yo, you know how niggas be trying to like lead the win with like the audio, like feeling the audio mad high with the cars and shit like that. What's like a normal audio you can have? So it's like it's not crazy for niggas. Like you hit a car, like nah, bro. You know niggas
Go
be
like
like
5,
20
bro,
so they
like
hit a
the
car.
The 5 area, bro, around that.
You just gonna get in. All right.
Yes, you're getting
I don't
in.
like 5. All right.
Yes,
I don't like
that. It was excessive. It's definitely getting packed up.
I bet. Look.
You should know what excessive is, bro.
Alright, look. So like for the gun limit, right? Like Pete, say we come up like a gun off robbery, that counts on our like gun limit?
No, you get to keep it.
And that don't affect what we get from our job.
Nope, no, that's not affect what you get from your job. Any gun that's robbed is an additional weapon. But but you still get a limit. So if you lose that gun and you hit your limit, you're stuck your limit until you rob the gun.
Alright,
Yeah.
That's
gonna encourage people to backdoor more. Stop doing OC friendships and shit. Go get a gun.
Alright, that's
You want more guns for your faction? Go steal them bitches.
Yo, bro, you hear me, bro?
Yo.
Hey, bro. That bullet thing, like, how is niggas gonna be able to shoot the bullet? You don't even know where the bullet's landing, bro. Like,
the bullet
is randomized.
It is randomized.
That doesn't make no sense. Like, how are you supposed to get it?
Bro, it doesn't take skill to roleplay, bro. It's supposed to. It's basically roleplay off RNG. It's not directly across there, but it's close. It's close to or around it. So even if you aim specifically in that area, bro, and you hit the nigga, then it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Hey, you know, Ryan
we're basically
last night,
but we're basically just eliminating all the death matchers. You feel me? Like you shouldn't be able to go into fucking any shooting server and then come to Windy City and thinking that that's how the fuck you finna shoot. Because that's not how it's gonna be at all. So if anybody's recruiting faction members specifically on behalf of them being good shooters and all that shit is over with. It doesn't take skill to shoot in Windy City. There's no skill factor in Windy City. It's RNG.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Is it gonna be random damages?
Yes.
Alright, is it gonna be a bleed out script too?
No.
This shit ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, I gotta play, brother.
Yo, I heard that they was taking out whole block. So they're gonna be like a new whole block.
I don't know who you heard that from, but shit, whenever the maps drop, they drop.
Yo.
Yo.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
What's up?
Y'all can hear me?
Yo.
Alright, so I wanna know like the player slots, like what's it gonna be? Like is it gonna be like 300 or some shit?
300.
Yeah, 300.
Alright, cool.
We're gonna bring up like
Two more.
Yeah, probably like 2.
Hey, look. Hey, one more question. If you don't mind me asking, I'm seeing like what's the types that's gonna be added, bro? What's like, you know?
There's a lot of different guns and a lot of different skins with those guns. That's the only thing I can pretty much
So
say.
let's say if a motherfucker was to park the car on the side and let's say motherfucker just standing deep or some shit, but they trying to shoot from deep, that shit not gonna register, is it?
Nah, it's gonna register. It's just the fact that your screen's gonna be shaking though. We have the screen shake, so it's like, yeah. So if you shooting from miles and miles down the way, you probably ain't gonna kill nobody. But
bro. Hey, stop dick riding in that comment, boy. Dick ride.
Yo, I want to do an illegal city group.
You said what?
Contact one of the leaders. It's already listed on the forums.
Oh yeah, contact one of the leaders. Yeah.
Last one. All right, this is the last one.
So how we doing block selection? Y'all randomizing it?
Yeah, we'll have a draft for it, but when we do drafts, when it comes down to turfs, just make this shit realistic and somewhat of the setting of wherever.
Yeah, so you gotta pay like your lines, like you out west, you gotta pick something on the west side.
Basically. Now, as far as the new turfs go, I will say there's about like, there's like 2 new turfs up north. There's about 3 over east and about 1 out west to give everybody like a little idea.
And one more thing too, you know what I'm saying? How niggas role playing phones, bro? You know, niggas be overly stealing phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is niggas gonna role play like Find My? You feel me? Like,
nah, Find My app would be hard, but nah. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest with you, you're not even like, you give me an idea. But I will say this though, police do have phone trackers, so if you use your phone on drills and shit like that, police can tap it.
shit, so drop that motherfucker off at the crib before you go on the drill. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, but it depends on the police rank. It's not all police have it, it's just police rankings. Like, it depends.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's all I wanted, for sure.
That concludes our meeting. Case, you wanna add anything? Zarly, you wanna add anything? Wick, you wanna add anything?
I can talk about the 1.5.
Oh, okay. So with the 1.5, 1.5 is basically a tier that's like halfway to tier 2, and that specific tier will have like binaries and shit like that. You feel me? Like guns that are all the way over there, but not all the way down. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have a lot of mixtures of guns that are kind of like in the middle for stronger shits. You know what I'm saying? As far as that goes, that will be implemented as well. And also, whenever you hit specific tiers and shit like that, there'll also be access to more like heist and other shit to do for your faction, through faction roleplay. So that's pretty dope as well. But if that's all the questions you guys have, any other questions you would like to have, you guys can DM me, Zardy, Kez, Wick, or Flex. Thank you guys for attending the meeting. I'm gonna see you guys soon for the faction leaders. We will be putting out turfs like Wednesday or Thursday, so please be on the lookout, all right? Pretty much in the meeting. I'll fuck with y'all, bro.